The next area we are going to look into is level of cell organization. We all know that this level is classified into cell level of organization. When we talk about organisms existing as a cell, and even our body is made up of cells. That's why we have the cell as the basic unit of our body. Now, we have tissue level, and tissue is made up of group of cells that carry out similar function. Then we have organs made up of tissues that carry out a particular function or more functions. Then the system is made up of organs that coordinate each other to perfect a particular function in the body, like just like circulatory system, nervous system, and so on. Now, we can come across some questions based on level of cell organization. Let's look at some of them. 1. Which of these organisms is unicellular organism? In other words, the question is asking you, which of these, A, B, C, D, is one cell organism? We have A, Chlamydomonas, B, Hydra, C, Onchocerca, and D, jellyfish. The only one that will give you a headache if you're not conversant with it is Onchocerca, which is a filaria. Now, filaria is in the group of invertebrates called nematodes. They are made up of more than one cell. So the only answer is Chlamydomonas. Answer is A. Hydra have tissues. Jellyfish is at the tissue level with Hydra because they belong to the same group, collectorates. So our answer here is A. Let's go to number 2. Number 2 is expected to identify among the options the one that is not an organ. Bulb, example, onion. Bryophyllum, the one we call live leaf, the leaf that can grow and it can produce an adventitious root, and through a bulb it germinates to form another plant. Corn, like cocoyam. These are organs for propagation. Bulb, corn, bryophyllum. They are all organs of propagation, vegetative propagation. While bulb is just a collection of cells at a particular point that we eventually can grow into organs and system. So a bulb is not an organ yet. Answer is B. But it says, which of these organisms is not a diploblastic organism? What is diploblastic? Here we're talking about organisms that are made up of 3 layers: the ectoderm, the mesoderm, and the endoderm. The skin, the muscles, the skins and the muscles. Then we'll have the intestinal wall. So the skin is outside ectoderm. The muscles form mesoderm, while the muscles of the intestine form the endoderm. Diploblastic, 3-layer organism. Now, which of them is not having this 3-layer body? We have Hydra, we have earthworm, we have tapeworm, then we have man. So the one that is very clear that we know is not of 3-layer is Hydra. Hydra has ectoderm and endoderm. In between we have mesoglea, which is not a tissue. So answer to this question is A. Number 4 is asking us to identify the one that has only 2 layers. Di means 2. So diploblastic organism is the one that has 2 layers. Of course, if you can answer number 3, you answer number 4. It's only Hydra that has 2 layers. So answer is C. Number 5. The organism that is non-septate and multinucleated is. Now you have to understand what is meant by non-septate. When we talk of non-septate, that the body is not divided into units of cells, just one body. Multinucleated, inside this one body we have cytoplasm with plenty nucleus inside. Now, Spirogyra, is like a belt having compartments of cells arranged in shape. Then B, euglena, is only one cell. Hydra is a tissue having different cells. D, rhizopus. Rhizopods have what we call the mycelium, which is just a single body with plenty nucleus. So answer is D. Number 6. The organ for respiration in a cell is, take note, they are asking you of the organ for respiration in a cell. Option A is mitochondrion, B, chloroplast, C, Golgi body, D, none. I know you hastily choose mitochondrion because that is where aerobic respiration is taking place in the cell. But the question is asking you of an organ, and there is no way an organ can be present in a cell. So answer is no. D is the answer.